Alright, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my time blocking using Google Calendar. You guys can use whatever calendar you like to use, whether you're a digital person or a paper person. I actually like to use both. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to pull up your weekly view of your calendar. And when you're time blocking, you want to schedule in everything that you do. So this is just a really great way to get laser focused on what matters. Make sure that you're getting things off of your to-do list and that you're not getting distracted by other things. So the very first thing that you want to add when you start time blocking are all of the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. So things that you just do on your normal daily routine. So for instance, you'll see here that I have my morning routine scheduled in here, and that is a repeat task for weekdays. So Monday through Friday, I do the exact same morning routine. And I also have my lunch hour scheduled in here. This is another daily thing. From 12 to 1, I take my lunch every Monday through Friday, as well as my belly dancing practice. Now, this is something that it's a hobby and I enjoy doing, and I enjoy practicing every Monday through Friday when I can. But as you'll see here, there are some times where I have appointments that I cannot move around. And so, for instance, this week, Monday and Tuesday, I won't be able to do belly dancing practice because I have a couple of appointments, or my son has a couple of appointments rather, on those days at the same time. So I've got my lunch, and I also have my evening routine. That's another time block here that I do every single Monday through Friday. And then, yes, I've even scheduled in my sleep time because, like I said, when you're time blocking, you want to schedule in everything that you do. Basically, the point of this is to see what white space you have so that you know when you can schedule in the things that you want to do. So now that we have all of the things that you have to do or that you do on a day-to-day basis, we're going to move on to the things on your to-do list. So once you've gotten everything in your calendar that you have to do, you're going to move on to the things that you need to do. So what work tasks need to be done if you are a blogger, what blog posts need to be put out, what social media posts you have to do, home tasks, things that you do around the home, any errands that you have to run, all that stuff is going to get filled in right here in this white space. So let me go back and show you guys. So this is the previous day, or previous weekday, I should say. So you'll see here I have my morning routine. After my morning routine, I start my B-School session, and then I give myself a little buffer right here of 15 minutes in between tasks to just take a coffee break or a bathroom break or just stretch my legs, whatever I need to do. I give myself 15 minutes in between tasks so that I'm not just going from one task to the other. So then I've got finished MDU 52 workbook. This is the current project that I am working on for the daily Uplevel, and typically I give myself 1 hour to work on each project or task for the day. And then I've got here quick tasks. That is when I give myself 30 minutes to do all of those quick little tasks that take 5 minutes or less to do. And right here, record time blocking video is what we're doing right now. So let's go back to this week. And so as you see, or as you saw, I like to schedule in things that I have to do for work and home on the same calendar, and I just color code everything. So all of the things in teal are my personal things. Anything in red is work related. So for instance, on Wednesday the 18th, I have Write Newsletter. This is something that I do every single Wednesday. So what I'll do is I'll look at what time I have available on Wednesday, and I'll say, okay, 8 a.m. I can start writing the newsletter. So I will just do write newsletter, and this is a work task. So I put it under my work calendar, and there you go, write newsletter from 8 to 9. And then I'll move down to the next thing. So let's say the next thing that I have to do is record, oops, not 9:30. And again, giving myself a buffer of 15 minutes. I'll start this at 9:15 to 10:15, and I will say from 9:15 to 10:15, I'm going to record MDU 52 videos. Again, this is a work-related task, so I'll put it under my work calendar. And so let's say, okay, so I've got that done. Oh, I do have a YouTube video that has already been recorded but needs to be edited. So that normally takes me about an hour to do. So this little gap right here is not going to give me enough time. So I'm going to schedule that for after lunch, 1 p.m. I will edit YouTube video. And again, this is a work-related task. So I've got all the things that I do every day, my routine stuff in here. Now I've got all the things on my to-do list, things that I have to do here. Okay, so once you've got those things in, then you can schedule in the things that you just want to do for fun. This is where you can throw in your hobbies or you know, just anything that you may have wanted to start that's just things that you would like to get done if you have enough time. So let's say that I wanted to work on a skirt. So I will put right here, sew mermaid skirt. This is something that I'm working on for the Ren Fair. We have themed weekends for the Ren Fair. If you are a runny, you know all about it. The first weekend of our Ren Fair is a fantasy week. So I'm going as a mermaid and I'm sewing my costume. So I can put here, okay, from 2 to 3, and actually not 2 to 3 because I end my YouTube video at 2. So let's do this 2:15. Give myself that 15-minute buffer. 2:15 to 3:15, I'm going to be working on my mermaid skirt. Now I've got a little bit of time here between my sewing and my evening routine. So basically my evening routine starts, I do nothing else work related at 5 o'clock. Once 5 o'clock hits, my workday is over. So this is just how I use calendar blocking. You'll see here that I've got appointments. These are the very first things that you obviously want to base the rest of your day off of. So as you see here on Tuesday the 17th, I have 3 things that are kind of clashing with each other. So what I do is the night before, I'll look over my schedule and I'll go, okay, my son has a PT appointment at 10:15. I'm not going to make belly dance practice, so I'm just going to take that off of this event, because this day is the only day that I'm not going to be able to make it. And then I've got a 3Cs call. So this one is a group call that I get on a couple times a month. It's not mandatory, but I do like to join as often as I can. This particular day I won't be able to because it clashes with my son's appointment, which I cannot change. So I am just going to go in here and oh, I can't delete it. I guess you can't delete other people's calendars. This is a calendar, it's the group calendar, so I guess I can't delete that. So I'm going to leave that, but I know that I'm not going to make that call. So this now, 10:15 to 11:15 is the appointment time. That's all I'm doing at that time. Same thing for here, Monday the 16th. My son has an OT appointment. I can't make belly dancing practice that day, so I'm just going to delete it for this event. And now I don't have clashing appointments. So that is the basics of calendar blocking. You put in all of the things that you do on a day-to-day basis, like your routines. You put in all of your appointments, things that you cannot miss, that you have to do. You put in all of your work tasks, things that need to get done today, and anything that you have on your to-do list will go in your calendar in a certain block of time. And then any free time that you have left over, any white space, you can put in things that you want to do, that you would like to do if you have time, or spend some time on hobbies. So that is just the basic way of how I use calendar blocking. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and that you guys will start your own time blocking practice. It is seriously one of the best things that I have done for myself to get things done. I have been so productive in knocking things off of my giant to-do list when I calendar block, because I know exactly how much time I have to do what, and if I have any remaining time for fun stuff. But at least I know that the important things, the things that have to get done, are absolutely getting done because I block them off on my calendar, and I know that when it's in my calendar, this is my only focus time. Like this is the only thing I'm focused on this time. So when I have like edit video from 1 to 2, I do nothing else from 1 to 2. I am only editing my video. I don't check my phone, I don't check my emails, I don't check my socials. The only thing I do in this block of time is edit YouTube video. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.